In the ever-evolving landscape of gaming, ground loot refers to the items, weapons, and gear that players can find and collect within a game world, particularly in battle royale or multiplayer shooter games. Updated ground loot often reflects the ongoing balance adjustments and content additions made by developers to enhance gameplay dynamics and player experience. These updates may include the introduction of new weapons with unique attributes, adjustments to existing items for better balance, or the addition of rare or powerful gear that can shift the tide of battles. Developers frequently analyze player feedback and gameplay data to fine-tune ground loot, ensuring that it offers a diverse and engaging experience while maintaining fair gameplay. As a result, updated ground loot not only enhances strategic depth and diversity in player tactics but also contributes to the overall longevity and excitement of the gaming experience. Players often adapt their strategies based on the availability and effectiveness of ground loot, making it a pivotal aspect of competitive gameplay and community discussions within gaming communities worldwide. Weapon balancing in video games, particularly in competitive shooters like Call of Duty, is a critical aspect of maintaining fair gameplay and a diverse meta. It involves adjusting the characteristics and performance metrics of various firearms to ensure that no single weapon dominates the battlefield and to promote strategic diversity among players. Developers undertake weapon balancing through a combination of data analysis, community feedback, and gameplay testing. This process aims to achieve several key objectives. Firstly, to prevent any single weapon from being excessively overpowered or underpowered, thereby promoting a level playing field where skill and tactics prevail over equipment choice alone. Secondly, balancing seeks to encourage players to experiment with different weapons and play styles, fostering a dynamic and evolving metagame that keeps gameplay fresh and engaging over time. Effective weapon balancing typically involves tweaking parameters such as damage output, rate of fire, recoil patterns, and effective range. These adjustments are often informed by data analytics that track weapon usage statistics, win rates, and player feedback collected through forums, surveys, and in-game telemetry. Moreover, developers may release periodic updates or patches to implement these changes, ensuring that the game remains balanced and enjoyable for all players. Successful weapon balancing not only enhances the competitive integrity of the game but also contributes to its long-term sustainability and player retention. By continuously refining and adjusting the performance of weapons, developers can create an environment where diverse strategies and player skill sets are celebrated, ultimately enriching the overall gaming experience for the community. As the gaming landscape evolves and player preferences shift, ongoing weapon balancing remains a crucial aspect of maintaining a thriving and competitive gaming ecosystem. New operators in games like Call of Duty bring fresh dynamics to gameplay, introducing unique abilities, backgrounds, and play styles that enrich the overall experience for players. Each new operator typically comes with a backstory and a set of distinct skills or gadgets that can significantly impact strategies and tactics within the game. Operators are often designed to complement existing gameplay mechanics while offering new ways for players to engage with the game world. The introduction of new operators is often part of larger updates or seasonal content drops, designed to keep the game's meta evolving and players engaged over time. These characters can range from skilled soldiers with specialized training to covert operatives with advanced technology or unconventional weaponry. Developers may draw inspiration from real-world special forces units, fictional lore, or creative interpretations to craft operators that resonate with players and fit within the game's narrative universe. Beyond their narrative and thematic elements, new operators are strategically integrated into gameplay to encourage team composition diversity and strategic depth. Their unique abilities can influence team tactics, map control, and objective play, offering players new tools to outmaneuver opponents or support their team's objectives effectively. Beyond aesthetics, weapon blueprints may also feature pre-selected attachments that differ from the base weapon's default configuration. These attachments can include scopes, grips, muzzles, and magazines, chosen to enhance specific aspects of the weapon's performance such as accuracy, recoil control, or handling speed. This customization aspect allows players to tailor their loadouts to suit different playstyles or match specific scenarios, providing flexibility and strategic depth in gameplay. Weapon blueprints are often obtained through various in-game activities, such as completing challenges, participating in seasonal events, or purchasing them through microtransactions or Battle Pass rewards. Some blueprints may be exclusive to certain editions of the game, special promotions, or limited-time events, adding rarity and collectible value for players seeking unique customization options. In multiplayer modes, operators often become focal points for community discussions and strategies, as players explore the synergies between different operators and their abilities. They may also feature prominently in promotional materials, trailers, and community events, generating excitement and anticipation among the player base. Overall, the addition of new operators not only expands the roster of playable characters but also enhances the game's replayability and competitive appeal. By continually introducing fresh content and characters, developers can maintain player interest, foster a vibrant community, and ensure that each gameplay session feels dynamic and unpredictable. Ultimately, the continuous cycle of bug fixes and improvements reflects a commitment to deliver a polished, engaging, and immersive gaming experience. By addressing technical issues promptly and proactively enhancing gameplay features, developers uphold the integrity of their game, cultivate player loyalty, and sustain a vibrant community dedicated to enjoying and evolving within their virtual worlds. Game modes in video games serve as the backbone of player engagement, offering diverse experiences that cater to different playstyles, preferences, and levels of competitiveness. In titles like Call of Duty, game modes play a crucial role in shaping the overall gameplay experience, providing varied objectives and challenges that keep players returning for more. In addition to their functional and aesthetic benefits, weapon blueprints contribute to the overall progression and engagement loop of the game. They incentivize players to pursue specific objectives, participate in community events, and invest in their gameplay experience by unlocking and experimenting with different loadout combinations. Furthermore, the introduction of new blueprints through updates and expansions keeps the game's content fresh, encouraging continued exploration and investment from the player community. From a developer's perspective, weapon blueprints represent a way to extend the lifespan of existing content by offering renewed interest and value to players over time. By regularly introducing new designs and attachment configurations, developers can cater to player preferences, respond to community feedback, and enhance the overall customization and personalization options available within the game.